Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Cartoon Hotspot, bringing you all the latest spoilers and news for Miraculous Season 4. Today we were graced with a ton of spoilers from TF1, so I'm going to be analysing them and just sharing my thoughts and theories on them. Before we get into this video, if you're new, welcome, and hopefully you'll be sticking around by subscribing for more theory videos like this, analysis videos, video essays, and everything to do with Miraculous Ladybug, because don't we love the slow burn romance? Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and turn on that bell button for post notifications so you don't miss the latest scoop. Without further ado, let's begin. So we'll start with the mini spoiler from the episode Mega Leech, and if you guys didn't know, Mega Leech is episode 10 of season 4. I just thought to mention that since you might be confused seeing certain things, because we have seen Optigami, which is episode 13. So here we see the dynamic heroes of Paris, Ladybug, Cat Noir, Carapace, Vesperia, and the return of Ryuko and Pegasus. But then we also have a new hero in sight, and I believe this is Polymouse, Milen's superhero form. Like I said, it's a mini spoiler, but it's also quite huge, which I like. Seeing that TF1 were the ones to drop this, it's very subtle, you know. Next, I want to talk about the episode Crocodile, which I believe is episode 12 of season 4. Here we see Jagged Stone and Anoka, I think that's her name, I'm not sure, and they are akumatized. I kind of suspected it since Crocodile, you know, duo, two people. And I think Juleka will get her Miraculous in this episode. I have no idea what could have possibly upset Jagged and Anarchy. I don't know, maybe they were arguing or they had a slight disagreement. Although I will say I'm really happy this episode will most likely give us a little more depth to Juleka's character, because we really didn't see how she felt about Jagged being her father. Like, I'm pretty sure Juleka and Luca are twins. Like, we saw how Luca felt after finding out who his father is, but we never really got that for Juleka. Like, they do share the same parent. Can I also just say that I'm absolutely loving Juleka's superhero look. It's really giving confident and badass vibes. I swear, she better not mumble her transformation words, because let me tell you, I'm going to be so angry if she does. Now for the spoiler you all probably clicked this video for. So let's get into the tea. TF1 also happened to drop the synopsis for the season 4 finale. Yep, finale. Like, what? And let me tell you, it's a lot. So I've got the translation. It says, having understood that her cautiousness is the reason why Ladybug is always triumphing, Shadowmoth prepares a diabolical plan which consists of creating a supervillain able to make its victims take all sorts of risks. Okay, so building it up slowly. So Shadowmoth is thinking, okay, my tactics clearly are not working, because what he's been trying to do is outsmart Ladybug, but in the wrong way. If plan A fails, Ladybug has all the plans up to letter Z. So he's thinking, okay, if I could get her to reveal her identity by her own accord, by her own doing, it might play in his favor. That's just my thought. So he's basically thinking, okay, I don't have to create a mess. I just have to let Ladybug create the mess all on her own, which will lead me to discovering who she is. Problem solved. Then the synopsis goes on to say, when Marinette finds out that Adrien is leaving Paris for weeks with Lila, new figure of the aggressed brand, she's ready to do anything to prevent him from doing so. But to what point? Would she reveal her secret identity for the sake of love? I hope not. Now, I don't know how to feel about this, which isn't a good sign. On one hand, you've got Marinette finally confessing her feelings, maybe, and on the other hand, she's willing to go to the extreme. I'm not sure if this is because of the supervillain's influence causing her to take risks, but if it isn't, then I'm not going to be too happy about this. Like, what happened to all the character development we got at the start of the season? What happened to her crying because she wants to protect her loved ones, which is why she was so sad in the first few episodes? I don't really understand why she would reveal her identity to Adrien to get him to stay. That's just like an abuse of her powers. But I'm just hoping that it's the supervillain's influence and not Marinette's actual wishes. Also, Lila has returned, but I'm not sure if we will see her before the finale or if the finale is the only time we'll see her. Lila being the face of the aggressed brand is random, like, okay, I guess. Why? I just don't understand. Like, is this part of Gabriel's plan to get somebody upset, or is this some sort of deal that Lila and Gabriel had? I have no idea. Although, poor Adrien, he has to be stuck with her. And he must be so uncomfortable because Lila always makes some weird advances on him and lies with every breath. So it really is going to be a long and tiring couple of days for him. And the final spoiler says, and would Adrien take the risk of finally confronting his father? Yes, finally! We've been waiting for this for such a long time. I don't know about you guys, but this spoiler is what really got me excited. I really didn't care much for Marinette possibly confessing her feelings, if I'm being completely honest. I'm just so glad because for the past 3 seasons, we have seen Adrien stand up to his dad, but his father usually shuts him down. So maybe, just maybe, Adrien might lash out on his dad, and that will stun Gabriel Agreste. Like, Gabriel will be like, where is this coming from? I don't know, I just really need to see Adrien like pour out his heart and just cry to his heart's content and just tell his dad what's up. Like, I don't like how you're treating me, you always shut me down, you're a horrible dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, Adrien just needs to lash out and let it out. It would just give us some character development for Adrien, and it's just for his sake. Like, it's not healthy bottling up all those emotions. I know it's not easy seeing that his dad is overly bearing and very, very controlling. I get it, it's very difficult for kids who have controlling parents to stand up for themselves, but if Adrien does do that, then he'd have my respect. So as we can see, we got a lot of spoilers today, and there's so much we can analyze and theorize from them. If you have any thoughts and you want to share your theories with me, feel free to comment them down below in the comment section. As for today, that's it from me, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!